Enti abeda for atrase. Ya de pensem. Alaja my pressure. Oh.
Why you we no bia?
At this stage, person be matadi no.
Now so
now so
that is the most dangerous thing. So do what you see. Masa we Nsem beba. Because what do you see? What do you see?
Oh, that be
yeah. We are quite down. Masa no dey ntohwe
Mr.
On this carbon
Alaji
what is the problem?
Alaji Soro of the NDC. Adom 106.3 FM. Alaji, am I answering on paying? And I just said, yeah,
because we are seeing the coin.
Right, but answer the question. Come on, I said no about SG Ghana say and they auto sound drive insurance in the BA free on my 500 Ghana cedis free fuel. And the morning na only Societe General and the M2 anamoy na uchi car no ya insurance papa wo ho no na unya free fuel and so and to do any SG Ghana branch bia no ombebo ousa kwan no so fisa bre yakopem the end of March 31st of March no sa akrade koso sound drive plan is unwritten. It's underwritten by Alliance Insurance. It's like a crowd. Societe General Ghana, the future is you. Na fefa Detol seminar no February ebusuafo no enyina na womo honam no enfri ekum James pa entemofra no womo di school akwani aba womo de omsa toto fam so ne memu no Detol ena bebo ebusua nyina ho eban ne papa ye ntina Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwives Association agiatumo enti bomoden na ma Detol seminar no emrefi ho na emboa Detol shield your family from James Abejafo Atnase from the camp of the NDC, Honorable Amadou Bukari Sorogo, former MP Madina, from the camp of the MPP, Honorable Fuseni Issa, former MP Okaikwe North, and from the camp of the Movement for Change, Lawyer Apia Dankwa. Yedi Asidano Emma Syntax Tank, strong, tough. And I pay and common Yensa same free the issues with our cocoa sector, cocoa board, produce buying company, cocoa processing company, and I pay na mene fifi buafo ya kasama cocoa board adutwem komo. San komo ne de ni nyina na abejafo maso egusubi. Alaji, ma mention asie enfri honum na yensa asie with the issues of our cocoa sector. Alaji.
When you dey come memfa akonya so na menchia omo asebe omo hwen. And they be online so be tie say e be so hwe you nansa na me kra no last week me ba ha no me mami tiso e hwe clock me hwe mo clock no na clock na bo 17 minutes to 11 nti me hwe me time so na me time na bo 9 na me say na clock e bia battery na ewu nti e be sesa no enne makwa ba 1 full week ni Adom FM multimedia Mudia Pie Kobe Pia, Obiati Monka, Moya one of the best stations. And open me by so clock on that so that 17 minutes to 11. And me pesa me bisa say, more has say no from a top wobeka down. Say battery na munya sikantwa. I'm ready to give you money to buy battery. Na mun fancy some clock na wo hano. Nem fata mudi masa meniabre. Ebia wona maminka. Nyamanki dinkitimbi wo wa ehia yempa. So inti me pa choice baby so na ya refre ana ukra wonfa wani nko ho mpo nkohwe
adwen ne nko so
ana me ka no inti me tu adwen aba se fata multimedia
medase pa medase so atuma adwen aba so medase
okay that's all anya se bia ye bibia fa na efe
medase
ana oba otu america so no fo nya se betete ato
Matias Alaji medase
no ne to so me enu cocoa industry mase ye nyina nim ye ti he nyina ye miensa obi anim se Koko niwa kagana eni ho ande ye pew yempew says sika koko gold ni hwan nyina oil no ebesa gold no ebesa koko asase wo ho nko a nyame aboa yen top temperature na ewo mu no ebo koko ana sabi abrofo ana yankasa yadudu mu first nanka udua koko amfie du mfie nwotwe mfie ebi kura mfie nson ansana efrasia aso ene udua koko a acha ebi kura ho mfie mienu mfie miansa na start so ene ye wa asase nso ye tinyame de ache ena koko ye di free no wa ba fernanda ponum de ba be kan na tete kwahye abeka ne koko na so emu sa abeka ne nti abamba na abanko koko ya de bia ye nyinara ne ebeye bia bebo ho ban yetu ya beye wiase afa na nyina obi odi kan ewo koko production ana say free one yo yanka say ye ni yo obi ka actions and inactions I contribute ye ana ya sase nso a yenhwe ne yie ana ya farming practices ana ye de ba number 2 Cote d'Ivoire be 2 yen ana ye wa na se akọ number 3 yenim say some time back yetimi produce cocoa over 1 million tons. The question me bisa ne say ansana o question na woni fifi boafo me na wo Medina na on na o presenter e wo Oman FM
yeah
on the MPP there ukowo MPP din kura wona oti anhwe a obeto twede no we MPP proper me ne no kona me NDC MP o Medina na no mo operate no na Medina but ne namfo ene Canada Japan nyina ene ne mobile ba mu na mama no so akoye no Cocoa board PRO which is okay no show minya and someone no can meet nyina na mpese nka obisa no one simple question omo bisa no was a radio say this year how many metric tons of cocoa and a Ghana expected. I don't know because me ba mu na wa interview no kwachi kakra bia na wa bisa na facha me but I hope ubisa
there's a document no a state I think let me pull that document but kosoka samame okay
okay
and this document is dated 25th January 2024
excellent
and let me read your letter dated 22nd January 2024 on the above subject refers. We write to inform you that the management has approved your request to import 2,500 tons of cocoa beans from Cote d'Ivoire and 1,000 from Nigeria. Okay.
Question me bisa
the whole
for Ghana.
Okay, now we import.
Okay. Your total production for Ghana.
Okay.
Last year, last 2 years, this year, near because
production
cocoa season, you know.
Yeah.
As at February 24th, no, only just around 340,000 metric tons. February. I mean January. As at January. Okay, we create a process as at February 4th. And then it is
and then
5th.
Yeah.
And January as at January. Na Ghana cocoa yanyano. I 340,000 metric tons. And sign. Because when a lean season lean season where only wahamunchichemu dunumpe 85% wahamunchichemu adio when what we no a main crop season and a lean season no anu at the only 15% and a becount and the 15% no work krana akosrano there's no way see about hit 500,000 metric tons and 10% can be sano say it me answer sa question where ya question akani nyina be di akire ano de obi obeti bia obehu because obisa questions are na fifi boafo ototo paso na me fifi the way me niwu ntisa adini nkoyi akase nkoyi menchi acha no simple straightforward ye nyina anim se cocoa sector no enkoyi anya ndisi for nko Ghana for including multimedia mpenimfo bibiri omunim se nkoyi including economists mpenimfo mo Ghana mfi say yes Ghana do makoma so enkoyi. There are several factors nyama bibiri ana interplay adiweba ubisa no wasi ayinso so kan wasi mine in galamsey for and so asisa yansa say ebinom the major one is say akuafo no omunya sika no mato fertilizer masa na kura wo ha yenka twiniani wo ha yensi maye monchen akuafo no omunya sika no mato fertilizer na John Draman mama NDC de mo free number 1 number 2 chemicals ani de mo free how mo do spread wo cocoa so na kuma kati ekum we no se no ye ton ma wo mo akuafo no omuni sika because sika kakra wo no inflation erode cost of living ekosro me Lebra na me sister me sister Danky to Abiamano. Minua and Lebra je 100 cedis. Mason 150. Mason Accra 1 day or 150. Lebra 80 cedis. 2016 na Mason G70. Na Lebra G50. And they baby akwa do. And in so gas wo fa Lebra from pono makwa kodo na fu onum po a. Masa ni bonnet thing. And with all this and a smuggle yeah, smuggle cocoa because omufisa ha price in ye problem way and ankrofo chomu cocoa gu and omudi dua bro omudi dua sabi banche omudi dua other things contributions in na be boom enne at a time when NDC hand over with a cocoa production of 967,000 metric tons. Check it. Opa churo 969,000 metric tons. And he handed over the MPP. Fast forward 2017, 2016-17 crop namdi amano. 18, 19, 20, 21 because of policies MPP here, you know, the cocoa sector no started say from ni bibia from ubi say kwa for no mbeka because my father was also producing cocoa. I was doing until ni nyina from and I bet to ene. That question here bisani say this year production target no saying so far say no matimia aje Sika syndicated loan. I was a member of the finance committee. Committee also. Okay, no. Thank you, Master. You can syndicated loan for cocoa, Master. Banks need to make Mpensenpensenmu because it's an assured interest. Secured. And look at how Ghana had to suffer. Ghana had to suffer to get syndicated loan to buy cocoa beans. Say say Mikasa kesiru ana. Mamsa obo.
No, anyawo.
Unsa sana mikasa.
Baby.
Okay. To buy cocoa beans. Cocoa krachi. Cocoa yes, wa uni mirara. Cocoa krachi for no. They don't have money to even pay the local buying companies. CMB Adikabi Bre Trashia. So ya we say PBC diagu. We are aware. Say produce buying company. No ne to cocoa. Edima CMB ne gu CMB ankasa kwada. Wo matransi ahwe ame atwa muti atwa nan apa wo yema yi wo nso no. Ene ye chance no ma banks. Yeah, wo head office yina ye beton banks eton afa. What transi ahwe ama wo no nyina sia. Where do you think we are going? Where do you think we are going? And Jimmy apam no twa no. Cocoa beans ni this year bin ni ho. Do you know say last year Ghana couldn't supply 44,000 metric tons of cocoa to outside. You can check that one also. Masa, me I just don't talk. 44,000 metric tons of cocoa we couldn't supply last year. And you know, cocoa na ye wonu ye external debtors. Ya kwaji wo musika e dia koto cocoa no. Ye nya cocoa ni bi ma omo. Fenyanam say ya ba betiso na dia ma local companies wo mo process cocoa. Woman processing cocoa Ghana, who didn't in Boma is 400,000 metric tons. Calibo, woman install capacity, 67,000 metric tons. Afrotropics, woman install capacity, 15,000 metric tons. As at the time, cocoa no farm companies or massa, they are not getting the beans to buy. If they are not getting the beans because you are not producing much, the cocoa that we have this year, we will not pass 500,000 metric tons. So why are you lying? Why wouldn't you come out and say that, look, there are problems here. Your cocoa production is what? And the intimate meet demand. Then you go and compare it to 2016, 2017. Now let's go there. Womosis is being a practice over 20 years. And I wanted them. My examples be brebe. They could only give one example. And that one had to do with the 100 tons. They wrote to cocoa board. They wrote to cocoa board. Say, look, cocoa, Ghana cocoa na premium. But company be a special flavor be. Now such special flavor no. Ye cocoa from outside. Ye they are Ghana cocoa no. Ye flavor no. Now ye ntimi nyan wo tropics ka. And omoko Ecuador. Ecuador.
Yeah.
No, for only 100 tons.
And that was in 2016.
Yeah, 2016-17.
100 metric tons.
100 metric tons of pay. Because, and they didn't pick it from the same tropics as Ghana cocoa produce. Nigeria, the same tropics. Togo, the same tropics. Cote d'Ivoire, the same tropics. Yeah. And then just look, compare what I'm telling you. WOMU install capacity is 67,000 metric tons. They only took 100 metric tons to pay because they needed that one for a customer who wanted a special, different, my friend saying, is this species then they,
the cocoa.
Flavor.
Yeah.
Recipe, God bless you. Recipe, that's what I was looking. Almost pedant special recipe. God bless you. So that as at that time, Ghana had produced 969,000 metric tons, like I told you. So there was no need. Cocoa or Ghana, and to cocoa from Ghana, we reduce it and sell to them because they are producing it and turn it into semi-finished products. So that is it. Now bring forward to now. Let a year see before I try. In the first place, they were surprised as to how this letter leaked up to the public. This tells you, say, even within the cocoa board itself, and they are not happy as to what is happening. Masa, baby, Afro traumatics for no. Women store capacity is just 15,000 metric tons. Woman let us say woman import 3,500 metric tons, which is almost 40% of their store capacity. Masa, why? Just tell us, say, cocoa and woman importance what. They are importing it from Cote d'Ivoire here, the same cocoa conditions like Ghana. They are importing it from Togo and they are importing from Nigeria. Masa, is there any change in weather, change in temperature, change in forestry, change in what in these three countries? The same thing from Ghana. The truth of the matter is that Ghana cocoa no aye produce no masa atia bofoma as a result of the Amakikano. Because of that, womumpa bontin so tie fifia okacha say because so omunya sika kese from abontino they would rather prefer say woman be to abontin ombetono amananu market no manya sika aya simple omoto ni Ghana obati so kakra because womu aya Ghana local company and womu produce into semi. So these are clear things. Rather than going around and saying this and that, it is because of negligence of the farmers. You policies are Akufo-Addo, Bawumia Diaba in the cocoa sector, led by my own brother Edu. And a good company. Look, go to CMB and see the number of people, Master, non-productive staff because of party. Yes, former Koguo. Me, I have a friend there. He called me and told me, Alaji, me count and cocoa board ago. Nam so how? What's Alaji baby? Conform me and some more down back table back on the sewer. Ye nyabimpo ni transfer sorry no be about table so. Is that how we run a company? Fertilizer the bar say, yam farmer no fangusu na cocoa no buy nyabi no. Wanu so no cocoa no fertilizer no mo se mo mpene mo ton. Mo di go wa ma fertilizer no proy. I spy ni ekotugu ye. Masa that aside, chemicals said yama say yen spray cocoa trees and also send a bear so yen produce millions and millions of cocoa season. Oh, Baba, don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. Seedlings near the ideas produce cocoa and also a bomb. And a moam casamaqua galam semu. Money some of the chiefs and a mucha cocoa nianugu. MP before me big time galam semu. Nyamna mikaya frimpong koko kam frimpong frim Masa including now I can no I'm telling you
honorable
me okasa me mbese bam o start ya me mbese remember chance no aka na because oh no cry ba ko pe wo de sorry I catch am say Ghana cocoa ni this year your production said ye benya so when you answer that question all the others will follow. This is a simple thing. Because we are producing 1 million tons. I mean, there's no need for you to ration. Everybody will get. But when you bring it down from 969,000 metric tons, it's on record, down to now you are struggling to hit 500. Pre-colonial times, when we were exporting about 350 to 400, you are now struggling now.
Okay.
Then you tell me.
Alaji, o kasa nyina na me share Cocoa Board. One report, the chief executive's report for the year ending 30th September 2017. Now, there's a paragraph here that I would want to read out. Okay. I say cocoa purchased for 2016-2017 season, and you are right on that one, was 969,540 metric tons.
540.
Okay, which shows an increase of 24.61% compared to Hanan Komono, the 778,043 tons recorded in 2015-2016.
Excellent, no problem. So they've managed to raise it and increase the production by over 20% from 2015, 2016 to 969 metric tons.
My point is that you should give credit to the Cocoa Board for that increase 2015, 2016, and then 2016, 2017.
The problem that I'm making, you are completely off. But what I'm saying is that Cocoa Board at that time was under the NDC, and it was a complete management.
2016, 2017.
Exactly.
Okay, me that's it.
So that is it.
I'm saying my member of one
They go and check what is the tonnage for this year. Check for us. Check for us the tonnage for this year.
Alaji we are not so.
Where we?
Medase. Alaji Medase. Asamba kwa Alaji kan ya me ne ya adwen say cocoa ye Ghana so ye cocoa ye economy no backbone. But sanya na Alaji wa parliament not finance committee so ana syndication annual syndication over parliament no humo no nyame adom me so me call parliament no me call na finance committee so nti yehu sanya syndication ye no na sa Alaji say and onim projected production for 2023-24 season na me can't say Cocoa Board a projection 850,000 metric tons. Senior basis are almost projected the beer the cost syndication because syndication no banks are more global brands are almost so a steady system over the years into projection be out of better or minimum almost so 80 sector nasi and the cocoa sector no as so. And to say senior 10 years ago, not too long ago, you who say China for dia cocoa, Emma Ghana for be yam eshe, yam eshe and say senior cocoa a cry economy no over time, no say or maybe to say China started production, how beba. Because say one of the issues I affect a sector and galamsey so there I might be so chiripa ain't say galamsey is a cocoa sector now Crofoya started a dear cocoa bibiana am shishie nti ebema yeni alcohol and senior Alaji Kai and Emre no na Ghana the biggest producer of cocoa and say number 2 or say number 3 and Togo omo produce cocoa so omo export cocoa they no crap no Togo omo produce cocoa but they export cocoa just say there is something amiss ewo ho bibi ekoso ewo ho a ewo say ye ni ekoho
they produce cocoa
and
Ushe amaya omanya brick cocoa production so pa uko Brazil a DC no enya de ketwa omo ye plantations a the war Ivory Coast kura esusa omo e the investment kum ene Brazil ye Nigeria koso Ivory Coast omo betwemu wo ho omo ye the biggest producer China edua cocoa enti Ghana ya ma ye so ye de anye attractive anase ya ma ye ni anko ye industry no ho senior cocoa aso ye economy no over the years every pre-colonial era ebesi ne no e de asem ebeba eno so che say every time no so ye dua cocoa na ye export no in a raw form beans no senior ayete no saa na ye de bekotem anata krade ni de gu ship mu ni export ye nyina de esi ye ni so say emra yedu no e was say ye value addition over time no e was ye produce cocoa no na yetime add value ye be process either butter and cake and alcohol no omode eye further products as a confectionery na ye to e international market no enti hu hia pa say e was say ye timi offer big companies am process no mu di omu fidie omu be establish e wo Ghana ebi ne den craft Barry Calibo nisa Cadbury omo no wiase afa na nyina company si e na ye sa enti we ye ni omo edi nkita ho se na be ya Ghana be attractive no efi 2000 ya mo conditions be was omo ye every time they try say be explain you Ghana ye were 2 seasons ye major season no be 85% of cocoa ayete no abano esusu ye fry cocoa beans no esusu and no is priced at a premium and I say international market no send ye tie no no omoto no ebo a ye go to our world market no na minor season na produce beans na say cocoa mana esusu no yeah, it's sold at a discount and your turn will be 15% less than quoted international market. It is sana my industry no etie. Companies wo Ghana omo processing cocoa beans no. Say omo be ye ya price at premium no enko ebi ho na canon name my cost management no. Ehia pa say omo ebe mix ebi kura se na alaji cry no per particular recipe bi and also per particular taste bi a wo say cocoa ni bi etimi fi another area na betimi amana enya sa recipe no enti se metie no obi ka che na say enne se nyama yinti company bi a all person obe mix Ghana premium beans no ene de ye produce wo other countries no ye be mix na otimi aye cost effective no otimi aye competitive on the market na we dey meet ase enche me ejuma na meye venture capitalist company bi wo Dansoma na de omo yen so omo produce natural cocoa powder de sichire enim no enti eno no omo to cake no na omo ajam to powder form no we enya se yes company ami ankasa me di echi aminim company no na asa 2010 omo import cocoa cake no Ivory Coast because the ewo Ghana no eboarding send the Ivory Coast simple company no so I was some person near profit in nti they import the cocoa cake no problem and no enchre say your industry na tita pansame dum pempensu a cocoa ye produce wa hano and also and your installed capacity send your large ye cano total installed capacity for processing about 400,000 metric tons. We are processing about 50% of the cocoa you produce on the year add value and send your export. You need the vision NPP government at the buy and the cocoa farmer incentives. I also hear the cocoa farmers and the crown pensions. On pension scheme cry starting.
Honorable.
And yield per acre. Yield per acre, about 2017, yield per acre, now 400 kilos per acre. And 700. Indication now. Besides Sikana edito cocoa, there's some money idea and the pruning, say spraying, saying your mania course. You didn't have to add up on the acreage. I will produce no. But by being scientific, ye pruning nessa the beast no I've forgotten the technical man. By making sure say you are being scientific on the cocoa farm no, and no quite to me increase yield no without you adding another asset to it. And no any year was sector no. True. Emre bidu ya we produce over 1 million tons under the same NPP government. And nyama bi esi as at 2017 we share now yes 17% of cocoa farms in here were affected by the swollen shoot. Say nyama nyina ye twitwa we share last week deputy CEO echo lanche cocoa a festival in February or your statement be say farms are cocoa board it take you over and for replanting. No, it is ready and it's going to be handed over to the farmers. Your cocoa sector and can wasn't ye produce by 2 million tons per annum. Near maybe se kokoro Nsem ye start here me sure say alaji so go BP because ro and pay because in baby a ye fefi in baby a ye gbedu say nyame nyina no etosi but obi ka kire me say say ya import some quantity of cocoa into this country. Me can kire the difference between the premium pricing and the discounted pricing because of the size of the beans, because of specific recipes these countries want to meet. So what is it? And then they start saying, and we have to be competitive because of Kenya sector. China do cocoa.
Honorable.
A part of China so a tropical a climate. Almost start a do cocoa. And then Togo, however they produce, they export significant quantities of cocoa. Say your man was here me and near competitive. You are very competitive, so near be attractive, send a bear craft. Barry Calibu, this are companies by set up. Those are issues I was here allow now open specific recipe. Open so you're competitive on the market. Now we import certain quantity of it. And don't just say yeah premium beans now yet on we are unable to sell it.
Okay,
and it's ready market. Because in the case here what is projected. Yeah Ghana cocoa there is always ready market for our
draw attention to other challenges in the cocoa sector.
Certainly.
And for instance, produce buying company issues, Dwaso Nsem, and last week you touch it on Cocoa Processing Company Limited, Omo processing cocoa as we speak. Staff strength of about 3,000, Omo labor 2,000 off, Maka 1,000 pay. Cocoa Processing Company.
Oh, but
and
that is so cancer cocoa board so employment so
I'm listening to him. I'm listening to him. I'm listening to, but I'm referring to a statement you made.
And then the issue of GRE as we speak, cocoa board, Nema fertilizers, agrochemicals, and Egutema port.
But Fifi explain to you how come. Fifi explain to you how come. Didn't he?
And you think
said it's a change in policy that they are faced with. Hitherto, they don't pay any duties on them.
That is not true.
Hitherto, they did it.
Check.
Even what Fifi told you.
Not true.
Hitherto, they
says they now want.
Remember, not too long ago. Ghana for exemptions are offered in Parliament. They say you pass Exemptions Act. I'm not too sure about the implication. But these are some of the things that we're watching out for. Nyama yekra into duty also. You not to say a loss of government revenue and you perceive ma ini eko ni nyina. Wo. Enti me say you kra be I import. It is not the first time. Okay. It is to support it. It's to make us competitive. But say cocoa sector no echo we say. That is how
I say. Honorable Fuseni Isa of the MPP and what's in Kano lawyer.
Mama fa akwen enchiao. Mencha woti funyira mencha menu amumiem. Tame bana mi ti omo. Omo kan about Musine Asantini say me Emi Asantini some can agree with it. At the end but it's to reemphasize the fact that nipa yin
absolutely.
You know ma sa travelers that say to me and tontwem say yakopon the boy nyina
absolutely
mitie koko nkoma koso from Miniasoro Gone Honorable Fusenia clearly omunya agree say you change clearly because Honorable Kasimbi or say pre-colonial just after colonial days no now you produce 350,000 tons now Ghana population saying we had a population of about 6 million now you produce 350,000 tons so say population here in excess of 30 million and no sure the last 10 years on average you produce 800,000 into 1 year MPP NDC. So then the question for me is, there's circumstance that my MPP Nanado Abayi it's been produced over 1 million in 2021, and their condition tina went to sustain it here. It's about 600 and something, as you say here, and now 750,000. What does the statistics? Not make up 2022. 22. That's the statistics. Our projection is not say a projection. But clearly, no. A change in the cocoa regime, no. Because the regime a year running this year. Year running regime are attractive to be a cocoa farmer. And attractive because cocoa farmers ne pan no more at the base of cocoa value and cocoa reference supply chain no almost it's to say because why would the cocoa farmer be prepared to sell his cocoa farm for galamsey? So for me, no, you're running regime here. One, a bank on it me really to export cocoa. Private sector. Any regime, material incentive and others. If I buy agriculture crown power, their investment, what's the extent of the investment according to agric in general? Meanwhile, Ivory Coast say large plantations or about China. Their competitive advantage. I didn't know Ivory Coast from to me large plantations. China, Ghana, no, your cocoa farmers now. Chochopa, creeping it me, a huge plantations. Maybe personal view say. So running regime be as a sad regime grow because business I say nipa I say living things. When you refuse to grow, you will die. Into over the past 23 years, the past 13 years, no, on the average, no, you have any massive growth in cocoa production when you chromazine. To the extent that right now, Kraposha growth and so ever from all situation say a PBC one no is dying. Yet not on Omonoma. As I say, you yet was a cocoa processing we say now, or more. Why would they almost staff strengths are they productive? Business environment, economic environment, they were saying. Because then the cocoa is a business. Say interest rate, and I'm saying. Interest rate, base rate. Last week, I say,
about 29.5%.
I was so excited. From 30 to 29.5. So for me, no sir, the cocoa now you syndicated loan. Now ya cocoa na kasa no right now. You see cocoa a backbone of Ghana's economy. What is cocoa's contribution to the Ghana economy to a GDP? So media can come in. You have a comprehensive revolution, not just in the cocoa sector, but in the agri sector. Okofa great transformation plan. We calling for a new agri revolution. Great transformational plan. Because this is a transformation, a growth. GTP no. I calling for a new very serious. I actually say interrogating. They said 24-hour economy I interrogating. I tell you interrogating great transformation plan. No. Because at the end of the day, yentimi a normal in the same way and expect a change. Because we share the way you can say CPC or more almost staff strength and other things. So to say clearly this is an ailing sector. One, farmers never how farming now. Is this still some old school hoe and cutlass farming now? Is the farming based on technology? So to me for the let's say farm implements now. What strategy are by the two place to attract investment towards friends saying ultimate farm implements, maybe harvester we combine now as a farmers community no omo rent no omo the year omojuma eba even loans the facilities are what's the extent of access to financing, cheap financing to agri to cocoa farmers no. So me Ubisamia because of the because of lack of investment, because of lack of policy direction, even agri economy no. for farmers now more I don't know more the base of supply chain no any attractive beam. My number papa cocoa farmer. Cocoa yeah beneficiary of cocoa farming sika. Yankai said there was a time in Ghana's history na cocoa farmers and the sika. Yankai so called Kumasi Sisia, a place like Bantama, place like Asafo, place like Ashtown. So our storyboard is not going on. A cocoa farm is the CEO. Cocoa farm is the CEO. Now, how were they doing their cocoa farms at that time in here? What was the agricultural regime at that time? In terms of cocoa farming, is so lucrative. I'm going to say, yen deregulate your cocoa sector. No, so I say only abandon to talk cocoa export cocoa. No, yen BM na yan attractive private sector investment. Cocoa sector no. Aban MP policy be obetime ama banks incentives. Obetime advance facility to cocoa farmers no. Yen find a way. Aban find a way na oma onya incentive be ma force and make available implements machinery. What is the extent of R&D our cocoa sector no? And one of the biggest problems here cocoa FAC galamsey no. What is Aban's commitment to fighting and eradicating galamsey? Because these are the issues. Like I'm saying, not to talk to us until you have a radical revolution. Agri sector, especially cocoa sector, no. You see, you have kasa sabe ye debedi agro. Ye debedi agro sa, but really no, we are being overtaken. Okay, Ivory Coast. What has Ivory Coast gotten right here? The yin right. Because okay, Ivory Coast beyond then more multi cocoa farms no in huge plantations. More interest rate regime to say. Ivory Coast about 5%. So a whole 5%. But mean okay. Or say yeah cocoa no bedding because the cost of production no higher. Okay, JB. Okay, Bobby say organize here for a cocoa farmer one year mampu. But say mawa. In excess of 48%. Because the Bank of Ghana generated 29.5%. Banks need more background. No,
I'm margin background.
Background. In excess of 44%. How can you compete? So for me, no, me feel say you have comprehensive regime of the syndicated loan 2 billion. DBS, be to it and be a lawyer. One of the first transactions me review was cocoa syndication. They 2 billion. 2.8. Still your 2024 the same we say na cocoa no
last year 2023 we went for 800 million.
So it's because
we wanted more. Yeah, but it was difficult.
I think we had a first drawdown of 600 million.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because we're changing policy.
Yeah.
So we went in late because we had wanted to change this annual syndication. We had wanted to put the local banks.
Changing policy from what to what?
Trying to encourage local banks to be more active in this rather than go to Paris.
Okay, so how was it just about
the economic conditions here made it quite difficult. That is why syndication in Angasa last year was very late.
It was difficult. You didn't even know because you have also entered into this IMF. There was so look.
Lawyer time, Mr. Lawyer time. Lawyer.
See, I'm saying that I wish we could discover. But look at it. Time. Okay,
oh, sorry.
Lawyer, Macho.
Like I'm saying, no. You hear massive revolution. How Aban the power of policy. Which means the power of policy to turn around sector. No. And what I say right now, say we intend to business. You think that you want to become a cocoa farmer? You own cocoa farm. Cocoa farm because cocoa farms almost no at saying into more we produce or at the base of value chain. No, almost because really there's no incentive right now to be a cocoa farm. I'm telling you. Because side about where
pension one catch you.
Listen. Lawyer. You see, lawyer.
So lawyer flow.
You see,
so I just say I'm buying and use the power of policy and get first of all a lot of investment into farming in general, especially cocoa, because we know what cocoa can do. 2, find a way of getting also again private sector investment into the supply of implements. Getting serious investment into research and development. Now also about the supply chain. Deregulating no. Am I restricted to buying because one advantage Ivory Coast for war there was a time now Ghana for be yesterday or more
yeah.
Because of the price regime no. Because of regime I war any regime I was say yem aban and deregulate now on attractive private sector into the buying and export of cocoa no say sir one like a high probability say farmers be nya hon faso cause insofar as more base no omunya hon faso no okay pension but the average Ghanaian your life expectancy is saying pension what's the quantum of the pension. One, what's the quantum of the pension? 2, what my your life expectancy? About 60 years, 61 years. The average Ghanaian, what's your life expectancy? No one does say why not first of all pension can be sir. But what's their life? Because the likelihood, fact. Statistics, you use statistics.
Yeah.
And you use statistics no. Ghana say life expectancy is saying. Your life expectancy about 62. The average cocoa farmer no like as you change in all the fact of the matter is that your life expectancy is about 62 years. Into one why in profession was why in profession
yeah.
What's their life no? Who can have a pension? Pension now can come. What's the quantum of the pension? Well then the young guy say pension, social the pension regime now. Nothing stops the cocoa farmer himself from also a pension and the pension, but pension depending on his earning income now, his earning ability now. Let's say I know he doesn't earn anything. No, I can't say no. You don't skill arguments. That's what I'm saying is that whilst are all making living no from farming no I know.
Okay. Lawyer Adom Adom 106.3 FM. It's 10 minutes after 10. And we like I'm say emission levy no any VAT no hasam kakra. Maybe we can do with our 3 of us. Let's do 5 minutes on that. Lawyer, my mission was in through honum. Now if the emission levy and organized labor is kicking in.
A bogus levy. And clearly using a desperate levy should how desperate are buying aye. You see, ensure how desperate are buying aye. And it's have VAT.
A 15% VAT. Send no dear. We are picking signals. Say.
The farmer is getting $1,800 per ton. Thank you.
You couldn't kind of the farmer is getting $1,800. You see, you talk at what inflation, at what cost? You see, you people think that you can just put dust in the minds of Ghanaians or in the face of Ghanaians. So people go turn to me, $300 dollars. I'm telling you, change it and then compare it to a cement price. Oh, master, we have done all the analysis. The farmer is they are better off. Why are they cutting their cocoa? Why are they cutting?
Exchange rate are the value.
This man,
Ghana for a smart.
Lawyer, overflow no. You have the floor. 5 minutes.
VAT emission amount cramp. Desperation. You see clearly. I lose focus. VAT emission. So IMF report number. I think paragraph 24, 25 about how they are going to increase revenue. Macron has say revenue mobilization. One of the most, in fact, it's the biggest problem. In Kaya core election, that was one of the keys that you discuss. Answers or solutions are one person be president or more revenue mobilization. Because CJ, you agree with me? Say Ghana say. or general about your tax. About your tax. About your tax a private sector. Beboa. Private sector you buying. So we are buying so we are buying a bank tax.
Even a cocoa about fraud chain tax waiver and son of Marco Club in the MFP.
No. I buy you see, the tax a private sector. It's about full increase or revenue. Common sense to say put in place to me I want no policy I want no in terms of policy in terms of expenditure no to build the private sector. Build the private sector, open your revenue, reduce the cost of doing business in Ghana. Or a situation where interest rates earning 48%. I buy a good private sector. I buy a good private sector. I buy we. Already, you need private sector strong one, but also clear private sector more. Also clear private sector more. For instance, intermediary system, yeah. Let me say, but all distracted for saying. What friendship price? So where are you going to get the revenue? What I say? Until we can check Ghana for year into 2024 elections no or this election no. One of the key questions is because economy is an issue, and the economy we share three critical issues: lack of inability to raise revenue, lack of jobs, and inability to raise consistent inflow or get consistent inflows of foreign exchange. These are the critical questions that I say, the president, chair a program, the plans, put in place, and I'm saying, for me, the solution lies in a robust private sector. That's why I'm buying a useful policy, I'm buying using the monetary policy, how spending no resist or spending a resist car and monetary policy towards building a viable and strong private sector. Well, that's where you get his revenue. Okay. Now, so when then out of desperation, was an emission levy. Meanwhile, other people we emission levy no, or more because some fiscal, for some person boosty EVs no. Oh, and almost a infrastructure for EVs. Now, use emission levy to do what? It's sparks of desperation. Most MPP for no. Everyone is smart. Oh, the clearly no. Almost say that opposition. There be many people. I remove it. What? Is it? I miss me movement. Movement. What I say? If you a mom that I say, "Oh my strategy, I must set the agenda." On some behavior as if. But we see what kind IMF report now. IMF reporting. Yeah, Ghana for na your program call you. It is our. Friends tax revenue is in Yano. And I want to IMF report on what in share on meeting the vice president, finance minister, and Bank of Ghana governor no. Into a moment strategy no person be as if almost my strictly vice president was also the president on her brain behind. On the behind, sir, I'm listening into you. I'm not gonna for money. Medase.
Yes, sir.
Emissions tax and 15% on domestic consumption and as a residential consumption of electricity. ABBA and yet to offer for Like I said, some time ago, we tried to bring in there's a vehicle, a taxi. That time near share engine capacity. But at 20 years, and government revenue. Ebu okra, ye toa, ye pesi, this son, ye submine and answer their behavior, their consumer no behavior. And then allergy me who allergy card ye. But A B are not allergic to V8 B the consumption baby. A B so obikra akora okohe tika tiku and also engine capacity 0 point something. So and no the effect of allergy V8 no on the environment and the okra tiku no different. When you want to encourage say people should use smaller cars now, you can also use a tax system to be able to achieve some objects, say taxi me dey at the from but tax me here and we are all complaining and and yeah per development projects well yeah important the tier panels and I will share average government revenue to GDP our Ghana we're still hovering around less than 15%. In the sub-region yeah for West Africa no they are making in excess of 20%. Inti just say a tour be a wa a was a year gia bibi eto sin e wo bibi a yenya government revenue generation there a problematic and you see I no hwe han ene wo hwe senia ya started digitalization agenda yeah ene uko baby bia obeko he Ghana card number no ane wotin number wo export bibia ye ni mo de wo ye bo baby ye bedu ho ye nya ye bedu ho no ye obia economic transaction bi ho ye bia no ye be make sure say otua ho to because ara ya fefo aye ene ukokro bi so just Scandinavian countries here. Who share tax system now? Ebedum Mpensenpensenmu no. For every dollar you earn, no, you pay about 70 cents out of that dollar now. Who earn no as taxes. Udum Mpensenpensenmu strata after strata. Udum Mpensenpensenmu for every dollar you earn, you pay 70 cents in taxes. And you pay a tax, no. You pay you be contribute to development, no. But you pay buying a side development. Yaka Oma Beninda Dan John Dramani Mama, the last State of the Nation address or Ojitu Ghana Oshe physical a system daho and now 3 line items now your revenue nyasa u baby be extra you have to be able to be creative and answer obekwa kobo busia so na ni ensi ho abeye bibia eda yekom nti say no say ye pempuntu adwuma yo ha de a we have to rely on ourselves yan kasa ne wo say ye generate sa revenue no ne editimi yes ampuntu
what happened what happened from moving the economy from taxation to production?
And see you buy effectively you buy 17 nuisance taxes if you say nuisance in you share taxes between 2012 and 2009 ABC 2016. The new taxes or increment of taxes. Now share taxes regime for 2017. We have done much better.
But that's it. Alaji, sorry.
15% on electricity. Now ECG boss. I can say almost system no crying yet aligned. And last Friday there was a cabinet meeting. Send your main in charge you to.
Okay, but that's it. Alaji.
But you kasa na my din nti I hope say o the plaster be tower no na watie mi pop menua pamano twano ni nyina ne say dey macho so the second you so the medical so the dey your macho krono na akwakobo ya chew Ghana for say mabo krono na bre baby aduru no ye ntimi biom nsɛm a mo ka sɛ mo ba mo bɛyɛ no mo anya krokra ana mo twa mo ho yɛ ne abrosa moving the economy from taxation na taxes e wo no mo say 17 18 wo pose questions 170 questions wo de ma nyame afrɛ no misata baumia pose 170 questions na mienu pɛ odwane ontimi nyɛ menua ɛyɛ simple and straightforward mami emwa so to papa can say one projection for cocoa 840 masa okwa woman kasa almost 740,000 metric tons but woman him say enye ye because this is what they are projected by all the industrial watchers are saying say there's no way we could get the internal the facon chain. Number 2 okay say Togo and produce cocoa mpacho Togo our market our world market so our map so in Africa Togo produce cocoa and you know anya smuggle cocoa and a come Togo frontier sade no munyaka ukobo cocoa rose so cocoa rose mo ba ye yama cocoa rose because cocoa na ye no rose no na be boa ama kuafo no atimi anwusa mpa bra mo bra no afo no mo do no munya ho mfaso mo se mo ba be investigation mo $10 million more charity. I don't read money me anye go kwanya free say contractors money omuka eni nyina akwa akohwiegu ye hu ne beye wo sub region tax I hover around 20% ya no kure it's 17 16 17 and wo whilst we are also heading towards there into no nya no kure wo koka say Ghana de way hwe mobile no na debt to GDP no na ye 54-56%. Mobile besom echo 104%. We say 3 line items every year nyina yenya time ne ntisa na 3 line items and na mundo mapa mpacho me frau se kasa oh mini mpacho I am time mami kasa I beg you ipacho mami kwa na me kasa simple and straightforward mobile ye move se kronu edeka 120 billion enti ya ba sika no ho ye nkwa IMF ye mabusia at a time I kasa mo nkwa IMF na niamani nye musi ye nko we are a proud nation. So long as we are in power, we will never go to IMF today, we won't go tomorrow. Young Kwanan Kwadan Kitting, and could be a question. And ne, Mukwana with Maswama Kwadakituano, no a bomb pine. Now the house amano, no a bomb pine was Yasamasa, a dear Namupe. Mam movie from 120 billion, Adiko over 600 billion. Monchani Adiaye, consumption, Kenke party, and in Yamanyama, and Amudiaye. Afe Munyambeko, meaning how can say. Sa budget we say IMF for NAPIA kenoforiata starting MPP MPs bako adu onwetwe aka so mo kenoforiata recently attach yanso se oforiata ko na ndize for MPP for ho ntoyen was it there be da onko muso move from production taxation production mo buy na 24 taxes and na mo di 40 taxes 40 including COVID yari ebekum nipa COVID mo di aba Modi boiler tax aba modi nwusie nuisance anu de nya nuisance o kai so modi luxury tax buy minu ya o kai wo mo say car capacity wo mo taxi boiler car because engine capacity no eso no na mo de hwe if you don't know what you're talking about masa oh no so share time so
5 minutes na be oh no Alaji
masa
Alaji oh no za me ntwa so mo anunsu Alaji Kwanusi mami.
The whole of Wenum Yinano IMF 15% no. Woman say a buy under Kufo anye, a buy Professor Mills wanye, a buy James Minye. Adentina papai. Kun nipa mi and send a cotton and negotiate ye. Baumian dikain. Oforiata and Tosumizu. Addison Bank of Ghana Tosumiasa. Namakwa Transi. Anamako Tong Ghana. Anamaka Kronu Dream. Ketati Shakufone Dianimu. Ana Baumia Diachre. No Foriata. Akufuado, sorry. Akufuado. Woman at Yanim. And woman Ghana. After young baby Beko. Natures was a copper taxes. Yepo Yempo Mumpu. Tax almost so much as I know. Unum Sananabi, Abamu. Nanabinum Diana trick. Nana B says baby I do no yet to mura mo shada mram na maka se mo MP before kra no mo mpene se na ba ya yenko ka se ndisi for na force me yai ente na bi mo mram ntentem na na bi aba yen ya ban. Since when was there separation between the party and then MPP, the government and the party? Since when? And now any side there are two different entities. And no pamro try no he and mgwasie IMF almost IMF akopacho no mumpe no that way. You heard him. One IMF a copper coin. I'm Befaswa. Sasikano Munya every 15% electricity no one make you free baby. Ghanaians, Mum prepare. Woman if you want more compare another coin. Because 600 billion no second chunk no amma until say they are sure. Oh masa. Me kacho. Ntino. Me mampa yasab amma. Now Alaji, me say Emma until we have been able to raise revenue to assure them.
Alaji,
and then said dollar and their cost run.
Alaji,
and that dollar $13.4. Me na make a show.
Alaji, many men.
Master, hold on. hold on.
Alaji.
Hold on, me the mess up. Oh, share, don't worry. Oh, me pay ye.
Oh, Alaji. Debbie. Alaji. Dollar no any. Alaji
Who bank any. Bank.
Any. I say 12.5. Debbie. Alaji. 13.
Massa.
12.5.
Sure, mommy fadi inchiro.
12.5.
Massa. Wait, I say 13.
12.5.
13. When you're free. Bank to bank.
Attack bear.
Allahu Akbar. I know you're going to tell me. This is Allahu Akbar. Was the la ilaha illallah.
106.3.